Hello, welcome to this week's edition of WTHA. We are anchors Owen White and Logan Thomas.
Let's look at next week's calendar with activities reporter Jessica Perez.
Hello, this is Jessica reporting from THA Hallway, where I'm going to tell you everything that's happening next week. On Monday, the second grade gingerbread houses are due. Tuesday, JV and varsity basketball versus Andrew Jackson at THA at 4 p.m. Wednesday, FCA meet at 2 p.m. Community service project is due for FCA. Thursday, JV and varsity basketball versus St. John's Christian at THA starting at 4 p.m. On Friday, students may wear jeans and a Christmas or THA shirt for $1 to help a needy family on Christmas. JV and varsity basketball versus Holly Hill Academy at THA starting at 4 p.m. Sporting clay team at Governor's Cup in Edgefield, South Carolina. Saturday is the senior tea and the ACT for those registered. This is Jessica reporting from THA Hallway. Good day and good luck.
Up next, we have the weather forecast with the meteorologist wannabe, Olivia Sanders.
Hi, this is Olivia Sanders reporting the weather for this week from the lobby. This week's weather is cloudy all week. The high for the week is 70 and the low of the week is 44. It's going to be chilly, so dress warm. See you soon!
Sports reporters Trace Lowther and Dalton Steely will let us know about the Rebels sporting events for the upcoming week.
THA's Lady Rebels varsity basketball team remains undefeated after winning Tuesday against Andrew Jackson and Thursday against Holly Hill. The JV girls are 3-1.
The varsity boys team lost their first game of the season Tuesday against Andrew Jackson, but had a big 40-point win against Holly Hill on Thursday. The JV team remains undefeated.
All teams play at home Friday against Habersham.
Recently, first grade teacher Evie Woods was inducted as a SCISA master teacher. Lower school reporter Megha Patel interviewed her about this special honor.
Hi, I'm Megha and I'm here with Miss Evie Woods, who is a SCISA master teacher. What did you do to get this award?
Well, SCISA gives you the criteria that they look for to become a master teacher. I needed 3 recommendation letters, one from Miss Davis, one from a colleague, and one from a parent. And then I had to plan and execute 3 big projects, which I collaborated with teachers across the school. I probably collaborated with about 8 different teachers, and all the special area teachers, I think, and Miss Pinckney, Miss Rogers, and Miss Webster. And we put our classes together and did some really good projects. I enjoyed watching the older students work with the younger ones and having some of my former students back in my classroom. Mm-hmm. So it's a long process, but it was a lot of fun.
Can you describe this process?
Well, the big thing is they're trying to get you to use your best teaching practices, which most of us do on a daily basis, so it makes you more aware of what you should be doing. And it helps you to reach out and collaborate with teachers in the school, and which you might not do as much if you weren't involved in the project. So I did enjoy that aspect of having to collaborate with the other teachers.
Mm-hmm. Where did you go to get it?
Well, during the SCISA teachers meeting, they had a pinning ceremony at Pinewood Prep, and that's where I got my little pin. They had it.
How do you feel about getting this award?
Oh boy, it was a long process. It was a lot of work, but I felt very proud to represent Thomas Heyward at the SCISA meeting and to say that, you know, I'd accomplished this goal. And I encourage other teachers in our school to try to become a master teacher. Everybody does a great job. It's just kind of putting it together and getting it on paper and submitting it. So it felt really rewarding.
There you have it. That was Miss Evie Woods on being a SCISA master teacher.
No Shave November took place over this past month. Boys in grades 9 through 12 were allowed to participate with an entry fee of $20. These fees went to support the Trav Woods Memorial Fund. Our own Logan Thomas was crowned the winner. Logan had to FaceTime with Coach Schubert to participate in the judging because he was home from surgery.
THA students gathered non-perishable food and other supplies for Puerto Rican hurricane victims. Emma Richardson talked with Senora Young about this worthy cause.
Hello, this is Emma Richardson with WTHA News here with Senora Young to talk about the results of the food drive. Was the food drive successful?
I imagine it was because I saw the tables that were full of food.
Do you know when the stuff is going to get to Puerto Rico?
I will say, because of the holidays, that would probably get there sometime at the end of January or maybe even spring, March.
Well, thank you for being here with me today, Senora. This has been Emma Richardson, hoping your news is good news.
This morning, students were inducted into the junior and senior beta clubs. We want to congratulate these students for their hard work and determination. To be a beta club member, students must maintain an A or B average. We would also like to thank Ms. Tiller and Ms. Ward for sponsoring these clubs.
THA recently held their school-wide spelling bee. Students in grades 3 through 8 competed, and the gym winners will advance to the regional spelling bee, which will be held in February.
THA lower school students have begun gardening on campus, under the direction of Ms. Smith and Ms. Crosby. We have 2 new gardens. Reporters Matt Malfers and Brian Crosby will tell us about these 2 new gardens.
This is Brian Crosby reporting for WTHA, and this is Allison. She's going to tell us about the fairy garden. Alright, so what is a fairy garden?
It's a place where you plant stuff and you grow stuff.
Gotcha. When did y'all start it?
We started it when there was a bunch of weeds and we picked them up and then we put some rocks in it and we put little fairies in there.
Really? That's cool. That's Brian Crosby reporting for WTHA, and that's just the way it is.
Lower school students, under the supervision of Sherry Smith, started a garden in the shape of a T. Eventually their plan is to have a T, H, and A garden. 4th graders planted cabbage, broccoli, and winter greens in the T garden. This garden is a nice addition between the main building and lunchroom. We can't wait to see what the final phase of this garden will look like.
The ski team has begun its season. The team competed this week and brought home a first-place trophy. Congratulations to the team. Reporter Maddie Sheely caught up with a new member of the team to get her impression of this great competition group.
This is Maddie reporting from outside the art room with Tori from the sporting clays team. What are you most excited about this season?
I'm excited to learn new things and to experience this.
Are you ready for your first shooting competition this weekend?
Yes.
Have you enjoyed practicing?
Yes.
This is Maddie reporting from outside the art room, and that's all, folks.
Once again, congratulations on your first place win!
We would also like to congratulate the winner of the Skeet Team's golf cart raffle. Local caterer and Rebel fan Frankie Denmark won the raffle last week. We would like to thank him and everyone else who bought tickets to help support the team this season.
That'll wrap it up things for this week's edition of WTHA. I'm Owen White, alongside Logan Thomas, and we out here.